don't care.
I don't give up.
Why are you doing this to me? Why the are you doing this to me? Maddie, I love you. Why are you playing with my feelings, Maddie? You want to play with my feelings?
Girl in our friend group ruins everything by sleeping with another girl's boyfriend. Check. It's literally.
Hold on. And anytime you want to stop the video, honey, and comment, just let me know.
Okay.
The first one doesn't give us really any context of what's going on there. I don't know if that video is real. And one thing I don't like is these fake videos that prove this narrative. So I'm not sure if that video is real because it didn't give no context. But I guess the video was supposed to show she was like being cold-hearted towards her boyfriend. I don't know if she cheated. Did it say she cheated, honey? Did I miss that? Or he just said he loved her and she said she don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah, and he says, "Why are you playing my feelings?" He didn't really get too much. There's no content there at all.
Yeah, and it didn't imply that she was cheating at all either, right?
Mm-mm.
All right, so far L compilation because it's supposed to be about master cheaters, and there was no cheating in that video. And I want to blame you, goddamn. What is the generation below us, honey? Zennials or some shit. I want to blame you, Zennials, for having no fucking attention span and making us react to compilations that are 3 seconds and don't tell you what the fucking video is about. And then everybody builds these humongous opinions on videos that are 2 seconds long and you don't even know what the fuck is going on.
That tends to be the norm now. You build opinions of people off of a 3-second video, of a 3-sentence paragraph. That's what tends to be our norm nowadays. I don't know why, but I ain't with it.
Like, how could we be mad at that girl? Like, she might not love him for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know.
Really you.
What?
You're literally caught. You slept with Carson's boyfriend, so.
Uh-oh.
I did not do that.
You literally did. We literally know there's cameras. You're literally caught. She's on her way over right now. You're literally caught up right now. Because you're literally caught up. Like, we literally have proof.
How do you guys...
You're literally running away.
You're literally running away. No, I just don't need this shit from you guys because
Should I feel bad for saying, like, this is probably the first time she ran in her life? But second of all, damn, there's some snake shit right now going on. Again, they don't really give you context. They don't tell you if that girl is specifically her friend, or they don't really tell you that. They just say they're calling the girl to come over.
I feel like this type of behavior is still whack to me. It's like, okay, so like, unfortunately, people do cheat, and you could obviously tell these people are kind of young. They're like teens, maybe early 20s, and people make stupid mistakes and decisions. But this is going to be on the internet for all her life. You're saying this is what people are going to know her as and go off of whatever mistake she made or whatever happened. We don't know. Like you said, we don't know the specifics of who the person is to her, the girl that they said that slept with her boyfriend or whatever, because we don't know all those details.
Because it might not even be a friend of her.
Yeah, just trying to expose people for views, and it's whack to me, honestly speaking.
Yeah, like what if they not friends? I mean, cheating with somebody else's boyfriend is still whack, but if you're 21 and you fuck somebody's boyfriend and you don't even know that person like that,
yeah,
it's kind of normal behavior. I'm not that it should be normal behavior, but it is. So let's not act like it's not.
And if you want to get mad at the person that owes you loyalty, that's true.
Right. And I don't think that she does know that girl like that, because walking away from the situation, if y'all was cool like that,
yeah,
it wouldn't matter because she would see you like that. And then why she ain't hit you up? So y'all must not even be friends like that.
Yeah, I was just trying to set her up, and that's whack. Because what if that girl came there and ended up physically harming that girl? What was y'all gonna say next? What was y'all gonna do?
Right. Because then it wouldn't have been you deserved it. They'd have been like, she shouldn't have did that. She took it overboard. How you gonna tell somebody what overboard is?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't overboard till they go overboard.
Big fact.
In my head.
I thought you were my friends.
We thought you were our friend too, but you're literally ruining. Okay, whatever.
Right, put a finger down. Whole girl edition. Put a finger down if you've ever made out with tongue. Put a finger down if you've ever done the walk of shame.
You see the caption?
Yeah.
Put a finger down if you're sleeping with my boyfriend. Dude, why? What? Get out of the car, bro. Seriously. What are you talking about? I thought we were friends.
No, but what are you talking about?
Bro, don't act like I'm stupid. Get out. It's not funny.
Claire, I didn't do it.
Stop crying. Stop giving me that shit.
Yo, if you really wanted to get away with the lie, why would you laugh cry? You like just said you was guilty. And then look, these are young girls, so I'm not gonna do too much judging on appearances. I know us as niggas, we make some terrible decisions while cheating. Because Why you cheat on Shorty to my right
Mm-hmm.
with Shorty to my left? And if I was to diagnose this is one of the situations I will diagnose without knowing much about it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that Shorty on the left has always been jealous of Shorty on the right. Probably made her feel like the ugly friend. And she was like, oh, your man is paying me attention? I'll fuck him because he paying me attention, and that'll make me feel superior to you. In some type of like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Or what you call it, or she has her own insecurities and he was able to spot that she has insecurities and play on that. Or what you call it, or because people always go for looks, or she may be prettier, but she's maybe not that best of a person and treated her dude like crap. And then he went to some other ear. But I'm speaking like at that point in time, both catch hands because you my friend and you my dude, so y'all both catch hands.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Some type of hands. When I say, because I'm not about to fight.
I'm not talking about fighting. I'm talking about this.
No,
There's gonna be some type of backlash. There's gonna be something going to happen. It's not gonna just be stripped to her because 9 times out of 10, let's say not 9 times. Let's say 7 times out of 10, people do these videos and they still be with the person that still be with the spouse, but they not talking to the friend or whatever case be. So it's like, what was the point? Don't bring heat to one person and goes to both.
No, I definitely agree with that. She definitely will probably. If this video again is even real, y'all, we have no idea. I would say it appeared real because her laugh and tears appeared real, but we don't even know. This could have been rehearsed 40 times and she got it right. How the fuck you know? It's a 5-second video. A lot of these videos be fake.
When your best friend sleeps with your boyfriend?
Wait, shut up. Who?
You.
He told you?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
This is a TikTok, Addie.
Bro, hold up. Almost let that slip past.
Not that he told you.
She got smooth caught right now.
Yo.
The reason I think that one might be real is because the video abruptly ended.
She told her about like, excuse you?
Bitch, for real? Like, you ain't supposed to be really fucking my boyfriend. And then she go point herself out. She said, which one of us? Like, yo, shut the fuck up and play low key. Why you pointing at yourself?
Like, well, technically speaking, all 3 of us slapping him, so he got community dick.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like he was community dick.
Do it, bro. Bro, look. You see? Yo, bro. Nah, yo, bro. This is the car right there, bro. This is what I'm talking about. You always do this shit. Open the door.
You don't work on the holidays.
I got a new job.
You got a new job when?
I guess he called her in the car.
You thinking about it?
No, I got a new job. I started yesterday.
When? You started yesterday. You had to work today.
You don't see his work vest?
On Christmas Eve.
It's not. It's Christmas.
I know, but you've been gone all day, which was Christmas Eve. Where you been?
The day Christmas.
I'm not finna go back and forth with you. Where have you been?
I've been at work. I swear to God, I did.
You been at work.
I swear to God, I was.
Where you work at? What you do?
Fort Lil. I just started yesterday.
So you was at work.
Gave
with
you
some
a job
snow
on
boots
Christmas Eve.
Some snow boots on.
Now look, y'all. I'm not gonna say. I mean, obviously this shit look funny, but look, I done hired some people on Christmas Eve before. Like a lot of motherfuckers with seniority don't want to come in on Christmas Eve. He might be a temp.
Mm-hmm.
I hired a lot of motherfuckers on Christmas Eve. Like, look, half the staff been called out because it's Christmas Eve. I need you to start immediately.
At the end of the day, when somebody calls me out about something and they ask me simple questions, I can answer them with simple answers. When you sit there and you deflect multiple times, you look guilty regardless of whatever the fuck you talking about. She said, "Where you work at?" Huh?
He said, "On the
Today not Christmas. Today not Christmas."
He said, "It is Christmas."
Today's Christmas. It's not Christmas Eve. Huh? I got the job yesterday. Huh? We working? Huh? Yeah, nah, we not with it. We not with it.
Look at his boots. He got all the super boots.
On forklift. Make it make sense.
I was at work.
No.
I don't know.
These.
They're not.
Hold up. I don't know if this is supposed to be funny or not. But gentlemen, don't be out here living with a woman with no motherfucking job and then be out on Christmas Eve cheating. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
This
Bro,
ain't got period. Just go. Like, what's the point? I don't know. I'm at that point in my life where, and I've been that way for a long time, I guess. It's like it's too many people out there who's willing to be on the type of vibe that you want, the time that you want. So unless you out here just being clear cut user, just don't be with that person. Just go.
She retarded.
Still told, don't even try to say it. You got me a gift. You was at work all day, but you got me a gift. So you had time to go to the mall.
These questions is dumb.
Why the outside? Who the is this?
Even know you, just chill.
Nah, you do know me. You know what's up?
Who you pulled up with? Yo, who is
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Really? Really?
Did he
This
know
what
or
we
not?
doing? This is what we doing. You at the nail shop. Really? Wow. Hey, how you doing? Hi. I'm Kelly. I see you. Wow.
What do you mean? What am I doing? Here?
I'm about to say, why would a motherfucker get caught cheating? They'd be like, honey, what are you doing home? What am I doing home? Like, what are you doing here?
This is my house. Nigga.
Motherfucker, she get her nails done. You don't get your nails done. What are you doing here? At least I hope you don't get your nails done. Well, I ain't against male grooming.
I'm either. I promote male grooming out here. You know, say take your sons, let them know what it's like to get their toes properly clean underneath the nail and stuff, with the little manicure, little buffer going on. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Take care of your skin.
Not too often though. Like once every other month is fine.
Do it as many times as you want to. Don't pay nobody else no mind about your own self-care, people.
Nah, for real. Definitely do it as much as y'all want to. As long as it doesn't exceed once every 60 days.
It doesn't
Hi,
matter.
how are you? Who are you?
She is my.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm not on that. What?
She's my accountant.
You're accountant?
Yes, we're doing taxes. We're doing taxes.
Bruh.
April 15th. We're trying to make sure we get.
At the nail shop. Okay, so hold on. I knew you gonna lie. I literally just saw you walking in here with her, and you did all the extra stuff like.
Yo, I watched the live formulate in this nigga mind as he was telling me. He was like, "Yep." He was drunk.
We gonna layer. We gotta layer it. You gotta layer it. Throw in some truths, but the lie.
Yo, why Jalil White out here cheating on his wife? That's crazy.
Yo, go to bed.
I'm so mad. I can't believe you.
What's up with this?
Oh no! Because no, keep it rolling. No, absolutely keep it rolling.
No, you wrong.
Yeah, keep it rolling. No, absolutely. No, absolutely. No, get her face.
Who the nigga she done came with though to record the shit in the back? Who the cameraman?
Probably her brother.
You know you wrong, nigga. You know you wrong. Hell no. As my sister getting cheated on, I'm the brother. Ain't no way I'm recording this shit. This nigga about to get hooked off of her. Bing. Man, let her hair look dry as hell, don't it? Like she ain't had her scalp greased about.
Her hair look healthy. Look, she just put something together real nice. I think she look
great.
No, please.
Y'all.
No, this time don't touch me.
He looking at me. I'm not no damn accountant.
They like to do something about it.
I don't know what X means.
Are you
It's
kidding
security.
me? Really? You gonna cheat on my?
Do nail salons normally have security?
Sometimes it depends. Not normally, but there's some places that do have security.
He come here all the time. He know they got security.
Sister like that though? My sister.
Why are you so loud? What are you
Oh
That's my
shit! Wait a minute. How the plot thick and that deep? How the nigga gonna say she my accountant, but that's her sister the whole time? What the? I'm lost.
Hey, play again. Run that back a little bit.
You see that? Like, hold up, that's your sister now. Hold on, fucking StreamYard acting stupid.
my sister, and you are.
Why are you so loud?
Don't touch me. You an accountant.
She's
Oh,
an
that's
accountant.
cool.
You know he was married.
Boom.
Oh, how's he doing?
How do he gotta tell her that her sister is an accountant? Hold up, let me for y'all to.
I think that that's her sister's man.
Oh, so that's not even that's not you saying that the woman that's there not even his
I
girl.
don't think that's her man. I think that's what we.
Hold on, let's do a little rewind because I'm
Yeah.
a little. I've rewind too far. Oh no.
I'm so mad. I can't believe you.
What's up with this?
Oh no! Because no, keep it rolling. No, absolutely keep it rolling.
No, you wrong.
Yeah, keep it rolling. No, absolutely. No, absolutely. No, get her face. Get her face. No, please.
Camera, you
Definitely.
Y'all.
No, this
Stop.
no, this not don't touch me. It's a whole business. No, this is not a line. No, y'all they gonna have to do something about it.
Can you get security to keep this? I don't.
Are you
At
kidding
the same
me?
time, he was more for
Really,
her
you
to
gonna cheat on
account.
my
He was like,
sister like that though?
he an
My
accountant.
Why are you
sister.
so loud? What are you doing?
Because that's my sister, and you are.
Why are you so loud?
Don't touch me. You an accountant.
She's an accountant.
Did you know he was married?
Boom.
Oh, how's she doing taxes and she don't even know he married?
Because I don't.
Damn. Okay. I'm following you.
Where'd you get your shot? What arm?
What?
Where'd you get your shot? What arm?
Right
That one?
here.
Right there?
Yeah.
Fucking BS. You didn't get a shot or else that match.
It's bullshit. They trying to say, because you know how it was like, oh, you got the COVID shot, then there's metal right there, and the metal should stick to magnet, sticks to
Yeah,
you.
it's like a chip or some dumb shit in you now.
All right, come on now, man. People, that'd be dragging it.
Come on, man. Like whoever did this and put this in the compilation set me up for failure. Like L compilation so far.
I know it would stick to your arm. Where were you? With Sean? You Sean Cook?
Yeah, you going, Joe?
I ain't gonna hold you. The voice of her spouse did not look like it matched her at all. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, hold on, wait, that sound like a 28-year-old Caucasian male. Who was that like woman that he was harboring in his crib?
You ain't paid me my money. You ain't paid me my money. I'll get you off this camera when you give me my money. 15 minutes, 125. You know the drill. How many times a week we meet up, Joe? This time, really? You think we finna? No, I'm sorry. Your wife gonna see this. Your wife is gonna see this. Pay me my money or get a divorce.
Oh, that bitch sound like Darth Vader. You know what that means. She sound like Barry Manilow. Uh-oh.
See, as a woman with a deeper voice out here, my voice is a little, I got a little bit of
no. First of all, don't ever.
It's sultry. You say
you stole the word out of my mouth. It was like it was coming, and then you had it.
So because my voice is a little deep.
That wasn't sultry.
So it's sultry, right?
That wasn't sultry.
Because that's sultry, you're saying like that voice right there was kind of shaky. You're saying so like, and I have a lot of friends with sultry voices. We out here with the Tony Braxtons or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know.
No, I know. She started sounding like, you know how they be playing the little TikTok clips and the voice get deeper and sounding evil like the devil. She started sounding like that. She's like, and you it sounded like it was a mean reverb on her drawing. Sounded like she came straight out the studio. Hell no. That's a
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I know this is about the cheating or whatever, but I really don't like those videos either. I'm not gonna hold you.
These exposing videos, like
I don't like exposing videos. I really don't like none of that.
The only reason I'm giving this one a pass is because he owe her money, or him, or it, or whatever, or Shem money. So because of that, like, what you expect? Give up the money, or you on blast? Like, it ain't like he could beat you up. So you're my 125.
Like, as soon as like they start going like, I'm a mile 125, just give it, just slide it over. Don't even put yourself in that predicament where like if this is an exchange for money, this is business. You know what I'm saying? And then normally if businesses don't go right, you out the business. You know what I'm saying? You blow the business up. So like people gotta do better. You gotta do better. Stop putting yourself in predicaments like this and then wonder where shit went wrong. You shouldn't have been in this type of predicament right here.
If it was me, I'd have just like
slide the money.
But I wouldn't have did none of this because first of all, but second of all, if I was thinking about stepping on my wife for $125 for 15 minutes, I'd just be like, wife, like what? How much of your time will $125 give me of your time? How about that? Like, like
you might start using these higher up escort services. You know what I'm saying? The ones that, you know what I'm saying, with secrecy is they bond. Yeah.
Right.
You gotta be out here going to them little Instagram people, little Facebook people, little neighbor or the store owner down the block. Stop doing that. If y'all gonna spend some bread, y'all better spend some bread where you know for a fact your secrets ain't gonna get out there. Not that I promote cheating. I definitely promote being open and honest people. Let people know what you want sexually, what you're not getting sexually, and how things can change to help to make it better. You know what I'm saying? Before I say go ahead and cheat. I don't think a lot of excuses people use to cheat is not good enough.
It's not good reasons at all.
Especially if you over the age of 30.
And this one I'm gonna say right quick to that point, because I identify like with the red pill. One thing I'll say about the red pill is like we try to give men a pass for cheating. This is the problem with that. We always tell women to operate on what is and what not what shouldn't be, not what should be, but what is. Mm-hmm. So even though we feel like cheating for men and women are not the same, and they may not be as far as the ideology behind it, if women react to it the same as we do, then therefore it is the same. We got to react to what's reality. If women are mad that you're cheating and she's going to leave you, it doesn't matter if you think, oh, well, she shouldn't do that because it's different. She's still going to leave. So therefore, it is the same.
For me, I don't think it's different at all. I don't care about what I don't care if the pill red, blue, orange, or green. You know
Then
what I'm
I
saying?
can
At
agree
the
with
end of the day, at the end of the day,
Who the fuck is
if
S?
you love somebody, oh, that's my people. That's my shinny. What you call it? I feel like if you're gonna, when we're looking at cheating, we're looking at it more so on the terms of um hurting someone that you love,
Mhm.
being dishonest with somebody that you love, whether you to penetrate E or to penetrate Er. You're saying there's still there's still multiple consequences that can come from that transaction. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you could try to spice it however you want to spice it because the male ego and the woman is this and the mature however you want it. It's still hurting somebody and can still have the same similar outcome. Just
Right.
don't you're saying like so why it's like why do that when you could just be upfront and honest with somebody about what you're not getting in your relationship before you go out and cheat or why stay? I just don't get it, especially after 30.
That's what I'm saying. It's a waste of time to try to convince women that they should accept cheating. Like, you think you're about to convince billions of women that they should accept cheating? It's not going to happen. So
Like, I
either
don't think
you find a
anybody
woman
listens to
that
that
does
shit.
allow you to step out, or which is delusional too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's equally as delusional as trying to find a woman trying to find a 6-foot millionaire with a 10-inch dick. That shit's rare, just as rare as it's going to be trying to find a woman that's cool with you cheating on her.
No, all I need is my two husbands and my two wives. How we go?
Don't listen to her out here. Haram.
Listen to me. Listen to me out here.
Haram.
If you willing to be a husband, which is a brother husband, holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
A
You
husband.
gotta be a
That's in your book,
husband.
ain't it? You put husper in your book. That's a term you put in your book.
Husband. No, maybe I have, maybe I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure
Who
yet.
knows?
Maybe possibly.
Tune in,
Who
buy
knows?
the book, and
But
y'all will find out.
it will be in there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the first book, but it'll be in there somewhere because Husbros is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got sister wives, we got Husbros. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we're like, I'm for it. I don't think that if it's good for, I feel like if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Some people can handle it, some people can't. Some people is for it, some people is not. And I don't really yuck nobody yum unless it's regarding something that got to do with children. You know what I'm saying? When then it comes to that, then I don't really care. What you call it? But it's hurtful. Period. Especially if you say you love that person. Period. Especially if that person loves you, it hurts. So it don't matter who's the one sticking or taking it. You just gotta like realize that that's hurtful.
Right.
And
especially when you're going off the reaction of the other person, right? Cheating is cheating because the other person will be upset about it. So regardless to how you feel about it, if they're upset about it, then that means you cheated. Now I don't mean anything you do that makes your partner upset.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought somebody else was in here. I just mean like you can't dictate how upset that they should be because you cheated, and therefore, since you don't get to pick that, it's the same until they tell you otherwise. But anyway, we're gonna get back to it. Oh, go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
I don't know, but
no, I'm just saying like, guy cheats, girl cheats. The reason it's the same. Everybody wants to go on. It's not the same because it's hard for men to get sex, it's easy for women, blah, 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 all these reasons. But really what makes it the same is not how you feel about it. It is the outcome. The outcome is what makes it the same. If she's still
going really that hard for all men to get sex though?
Huh? No, I didn't say all men in general.
No, I'm just saying in general, like when people use that excuse, but is it really that hard for men to get sex though?
I'm not saying it's that hard, but it's definitely harder than a woman. 100%. I don't even know that's a thought on your mind. That's crazy.
No, I'm just.
Matter of fact, I know this not thought on your mind because last podcast we did, we was talking about.
I definitely agree with it, but I'm saying the way that people, some people think about what men getting women like the chase of it. Like I know a lot of guys that it's not that hard for them to get bunts. You know what I'm saying? Like
hard for most guys to get bunts.
And then way people talk about women as well too, and how loose thou art. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, these girls out here, they doing this, they doing that, they just giving it out. And then they also talk about like how they feel like people that's not really that attractive have gotten all this, confidence, and now they out there doing whatever else. It's like, who's hitting these people?
You mean unattractive women or just unattractive people in general?
Unattractive people in general. Somebody's still hitting that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's still hitting that. And like, if they still getting hit, and there's a lot of people I know, they have a lot of bodies on them. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's like dudes out there, and it's a lot of women I also know too that dudes don't really gotta try that hard. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm talking about the same within the same day, same few hours. You know what I'm saying? Within a week. You know what I'm saying? Like they getting hit. So it's like, is it like there's some guys are just a little more lucky, or is it because some guys what you call it, have a lower standard? Is it
I
because
think
like
some guys have a more realistic standard. Like take shots that you know you can make.
okay,
And I'm not saying take every shot you know you can make, but some guys are like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a reasonably good looking dude, you're going to be able to get women to a degree because most women don't find most men attractive, right?
okay,
So it is that the amount of guys. And if I was to say on my anecdotal evidence, I would say women probably find like 30% of guys attractive, and that 30% of guys gets lots of ass, and the other 70% get none.
okay.
So it's not that hard because 30% sounds rare, but that's not like super rare where it's 1 in a million. You know what I mean? 3 out of 10 is still a reasonable amount of people. But the other 7 niggas, they ain't getting no ass at all. And it's not even just attractive because it's a lot of niggas I know that's attractive, maybe more attractive than me, right? Maybe tall and all that, but they goofy as hell, so they get no ass. You know what I mean? Like lame. That's where the term lame comes from. Like lames can be good looking and still get no ass. So, whereas a girl's lame, she could be bad. She could still get as much dick as she wants to, even if she lame.
True. So, but is that because there's you said because it's a realistic standard? That's why you said it was.
I'm saying men that get a lot of ass have realistic standards.
So the ones that are sleeping with the ones that are like the girl that are bad, that's bad and lame, is it because they have lower standards or realistic standards?
I think that really goes on the girl. The girl that's bad and lame probably doesn't know she bad because she lame. You ever deal with them type of girls that don't even know they bad?
No.
Never in your life? You never seen a girl that was attractive, but she don't really act like she's attractive or she doesn't see it? Well, you live in New York. New York, New York, they're going to tell you. I'm in Jersey.
I've had people who, like, for example, like, even with myself, like, we be like, oh, CJ, you like this. And I'd be like, nah, I don't see that. You say, I've seen girls do that. Like, we'll be like, oh, I ain't like that. And you'd be like, no, you really are like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But never where a girl did not know she was attractive. Like, not at all. I never really had that. The one who didn't know they were attractive.
You never heard the ugly duckling?
Yeah, but even then, like in New York City, he's saying it's so common to get hollered at, even when you are in your ugly duckling's face. You know what I'm saying? So when you really, and then in the last like 10 years, people really been like, fuck that shit, more than 10 years. In the last like maybe 20 or so years, people have really been like really inclined to know about people's glow ups. Ever since like the Ricky Lake show, where you thought I was like this in high school, but now look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Like people been doing that for so long. So like you notice your glow up. You notice your glow up. So you might still have your insecurities, but that's not what you show to the world. So like I never really had a homegirl that was really pretty and didn't know she was pretty. I've had homegirls that were really pretty, but like they definitely was getting beat in the head. You know what I'm saying? And I had homegirls that were pretty girls, like not like super good, they were really pretty girls. And you could just look at them and you could tell that they get beat in the head.
Oh, you talking about like guys beat them in the head with lies and shit?
Yeah, like you could tell like which school, like you definitely giving it up. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because you're not attractive, it's not because you don't got your stuff together. None of that. It's just like you're very susceptible to getting beat in the head. You know what I'm saying? You fall for all the things that people say, regardless of their actions show back up their words.
No, that's facts. That does happen to a lot of young girls. I just noticed is all right. So when I went to school, it would be a pretty girl. I mean, thick to me. I'd be like, damn, big breasts, fat ass.
Yeah.
Might wear some glasses or dress lame, right?
Yeah.
Now the other girls is cracked on her. Now that you're getting cracked on, it's lowered your badness level to the other kids in school. Not me. Never me. Yeah. I was the one that would creep up behind like, oh, you like me? Hell yeah. Like, fuck what they talk about that child, you know, your eyes a little close together. You look good to me, baby. You know what I'm saying? So that was me.
Like I said the closest I might have had to that is my homegirls, like, cause you know, we not little. You know what I'm saying? So most of my friends we not slim. And so like it'll be like I have people who are slims and they don't realize how bad they are because they don't realize how bad they're seen by other people because they think that everybody only wants like big butts, thick thighs type shit. You know what I'm saying? But they do know they're pretty. They know they're not ugly. And I've also had homegirls who know they're pretty, but aren't the most confident because they bigger. But they face like puts everybody else to shame.
Yeah, it's a lot of beautiful big girls. So before we get back into the reaction, I do want to ask you a question about that. So a lot of people say, and not even a lot of people, but people are starting to say to combat the body positivity thing. And I think body positivity is cool to a degree. What do you think about the people that say, well, if you big, you can't be a baddie because you big?
I think that's dumb. 'Cause I'm not of small stature. You know what I'm saying? And but I have been, and then I also have been bigger. I've been on like old like a couple sides. You know what I'm saying? Especially after pregnancy. What you call it? I was almost 300 pounds out here. What you call it? After pregnancy. So what you call it? Even my weight dropped quick, but still, you say I've been bigger. I've been smaller. I've been like size 0 with stretch pants and stockings underneath to make myself look a little thicker. You know what I'm saying? I've been on both sides.
Try to put a fake thicker one right there.
You know what I'm saying? I've been, you saying I got boobs now, but growing up, I definitely ain't have not to put them in the bra. You know what I'm saying? Try to hide that. You say so, but like as a bigger girl, what you call it? Like I definitely know girls that are bigger than me, and they are fucking gorgeous as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying, especially the ones who are like proportional and all the in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like what their weight. You know what I'm saying? So that's super dope. You saying I'd be like, oh, go ahead now. You saying like this. I know a lot of pretty like BBWs are really gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? But do I feel like the push of body positivity is also pushing an unhealthy narrative? Yes. Right? Tremendous. It definitely is pushing an unhealthy narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you saying, and then on top of that, there's some people who use that same narrative to push unhealthy habits on themselves to get rich. Like people that do the mukbangs and what you call it, or I'm gonna document my life. I'm gonna make myself be 1,000 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So they can get money or whatever. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes when we've been pushing body positivity in a lot of different aspects, what you call it, is became fetishized and then monetized, which also helped push an even more unhealthy narrative. That's the issue here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but are they baddies? Yes, they are. Are they fucking drop dead gorgeous women who are in those categories? Yes, they are. Mm-hmm. Are there some people who are that weight class and are healthy when they go for treatment? Yes, there are. But we also know that there's been a lot of times that people who are in those type of weight classes can be unhealthy, and it does lead to later on issues when they get older. You know what I'm saying? I know that for myself. I see that for myself. I talk that about myself too, because according to their charts, I think their charts is all wrong, because ain't no way I'm about to be
the BMI.
And yeah, the BMI chart, because ain't no way you're gonna tell me normal for somebody that's almost 6 feet, 135 pounds.
Yeah, that's
you're saying like you're saying that's kind of crazy to me. You say I remember when I was 173 and I looked like this big. You know what I'm saying? So like what you call it? So but I had to speak to my doctor about health risks I take about being the way I am. They've had studies that shows that some conditions that happen to you when you're in your older years can be affected by the size of your belly. You know what I'm saying? Like what you call it, besides the vitamins and stuff that we need to be intaking, besides the things that we eat that's destroying our own health from what we're eating, all those things play a factor. So when we push unhealthy narratives and we don't talk about, hey, yes, this person should be ridiculed for how they look. You know what I'm saying? This person should be treated less than a human for how they look. This person, like we can point out all that, but we also say, hey, but also remember that people in this bracket also have this and this and that too. We have to say that. Like we can't just like pretend like we in fucking La La Land and everything just adds that everything just going to go roses, because it's not.
Heart disease is like the #1 killer in the black community, because we glorify being thick, and even with the men, like a lot of the girls will say, I need me a teddy bear, or you can't be like this or like that. And then a lot of them are even overweight, trying to compensate or trying to
get litty if you ain't got no titty out here. I like them thick.
Like I'm thick with the gout. You heard? She love them with the gout.
You're saying if I can't stick crisscross applesauce on you, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to make me feel small out here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to feel little out here. You know what I'm saying? But not saying that men who are saying slim or shorter or whatever are not like it, because I know handsome men in those brackets too. But for me personally, you know what I'm saying, my do I have a little bit of titty. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not slim. I'm shorter, but I'm not slim.
Yeah, we know you're short.
First of all, don't like.
What? I'm agreeing with you.
Not agreeing with
me. Problem.
Don't do that. Like, I didn't ask for your opinion. Second of all,
This is an opinionated show. You know what I'm saying? We give our opinions. That's what we're supposed to do.
facts. All right, let me see what these non-cheating at. I don't even know if anybody's been cheated on in this video. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah, we don't even know if this man really married. You know what I'm saying?
We got no idea if anybody has. I have no clue if anybody been cheating on this video. We got no fucking clue. There's no proof to any cheating in the video so far.
You ain't paid me my money. You ain't paid me my money.
Except this nigga right here. This nigga.
We don't know if he married. I don't see no ring.
That nigga covering his face with that white, that off-white jacket.
Chip. Who do you think you are?
It's the crack of dawn. This nigga spent the night.
Yeah, the hotel. That's the hotel.
It's daylight as hell. Who go to see the prostitute in the morning?
He can't go at night during family time.
He had to go on the way to work.
That's why his lunch break.
Hold up. Who is paying prostitutes out here $125 for 15 minutes? That's $500 an hour.
A lot of people.
Out of here. Look, I ain't meet a coochie that's worth $500 an hour yet. I doubt I will. Oh, he don't even got one of those. So
I'm sorry.
You said what?
I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, I love coochie. I've had some great ones. It's just not worth my $500. Like if I was like coochie or $500, a nut or $500. In my right mind, I'm always gonna pick the $500. You know.
When you give me my money, 15 minutes, 125. You know the drill. How many times a week we meet up, Joe? This time, really? You think we finna? No, I'm sorry. Your wife gonna see this.
Damn,
your wife
Joe
is gonna see this. Pay me my money or get a divorce. Which one is gonna be? Which one is it gonna be?
At the same time, she sounds like an older church lady.
3-4 times a week he here, y'all. Facebook, he's here meeting with me in this room.
In this room. Sound like she turning into.
She sound like she one of the people from the church. I'm gonna tell you them right now. Like my old landlord, so it was 3 apartments in our house, right? And the first floor, I'm like, can I move it to the first floor? Like the third floor is out it. I pay what you want for the first floor, blah, 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 blah. Even that wouldn't have been a good look either. But so he was like, oh, somebody lived there. And the whole 5 years I lived there, ain't nobody ever moved in there. And the only people we see going there is his bi-weekly hookups with these prostitute ladies from church, allegedly, because ain't nobody gonna sue me out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so so allegedly he would meet up with these church ladies, and they were like older ladies, and he would pay them, and they'd come over there and hear shaboing, shaboing, shaboing downstairs in the first apartment, give her some cash, and she'd leave. And she's like one of them old ladies that he was talking to.
Church statutes?
Like, Eddie, I ain't playing with
church statutes is what you said.
Yeah.
All right. They clapping cheeks in the name of the Lord. I can't believe this shit.
My professor did that too. Mm-hmm.
In church?
No, so my professor, like, I'm telling you, sometimes there be moments in my life that really be movies. I promise you. So this is shit that you only see movies. So my professor really was trying to get me, like hard body karate. He's an older man, he looked very good for his age. He was like in his 60s, but he was in his 40s. And he's my professor. So I was late to the class, 2 weeks late. So you have to give in your email and your phone number to your professor in case anything happens. I give it to him. So he's like, oh, I need to talk to you about some things that happened in the studies. I'm like, okay, great. And I let him know, like, listen, I'm gonna be late to school class every day because I don't get out of work until 6 and class starts at 6. So I'm gonna be at 6:30. So he's like, all right, I call you, we'll speak about things. He calls me, conversation's going regular, but I'm like, hey, can I call you when I get to my sister's house if I'm getting off work? Blah, blah. He said, sure, no problem. I get to my sister's house. He's like, oh, he started asking about myself. So I'm giving a little information. At the time, I was married but separated, but we were still living in the same household. So he's like, and then he's like, wow, your husband lives with you? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, so okay. And then you're a former foster child. Wow. So how does that affect? So I'm still thinking this is still on the lines of what we talk about for class, right? This man, he goes, like, no disrespect, but like, I couldn't imagine being your husband and laid in the same room as you and not touching you. And I was like, okay, all right, sir. By the time we ended the conversation, because he called me back later on, it was like, oh, when you masturbate, send me a video. He sent me like, he's like, can I send you a survey? It wasn't even a survey. It was one of the little Facebook things where he'd be like, oh, Will you add a point if you ever did this and this and that? What you call it? See how many points you have at the end.
What's this
So
nigga
he
in
used to-
middle school?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So then he would call me whispering while he in the bathroom. Then one time he called me while he was at church. He went to the bathroom at church and he was calling me and stuff. I'm like, hey, what's up? What you call it? He's like, you send me a picture of you? I was like, honey, don't send no pictures, baby. Yeah, that's not something I do. I don't need no evidence nowhere. You know what I mean? He's like, send me any part of you. So I like Google honey cocoa beige colored girl. You know what I'm saying? And I zoomed in on their hip, and that's what I said.
What the? You really put that into the whole thing?
My business, Birdie. And then like another time, he was like, "Let me hear something." So I'm in the kitchen. I forgot what I was making tuna. I was making fucking macaroni something. He's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, Let me tell you something right now. I gave that man no homework. I didn't give him no final. I only did the midterm exam, and I got like a 90 something. You know that man. He knew. He better pass me. I wish you would. I wish you would. Fail me, sir.
He was married?
Yup. I wish you would. Fail me, sir. I wish. You know what I'm saying? I was like, my husband calling me. I didn't have him on speaker. I was like, what is he doing? And I'm like, I was like, texting him. I'm like, do you see what he just wrote me? Am I bugging? Am I seeing something? Nope, that was definitely him. That man was at church in the bathroom whispering to my, can I see something?
What the hell? Yo, church people be the freakiest freaks.
Yep. Yo, go on one of the porn sites right now. Right now. You will see mad. You put like pastor, anything. I bet you mad pastor stuff. Like pastor, the clapping, they be clapping cheeks in the office, in the church. Look it up. Promise
Can you imagine pastor says, "Oh yes, Lord." Oh, Rika the Shabbat. These cheeks are clapping for Jesus, baby. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Rika the Shabbat. That's how they be talking when they talking to Enrique. They always start with Enrique. If you ever hear somebody speak in tongues, I guarantee you they're gonna start with Enrique de Shabokala. It's gonna start with
no. But you remember the African pastor? That's something like 200 women.
What?
He was blessed, giving them God's blessing through his sperm.
Mm-hmm. I did see that.
Hey, yo.
Did you see the African motherfucker boy was cheating on his wife and he got stuck in the bitch?
Oh, no.
He couldn't pull out. Like, she put some type of curse on him where he couldn't pull out. He was stuck in her.
Oh, wow.
And they caught him. She was beating his ass while he was in the pussy because he couldn't pull out. So she was just hitting him in the head. Bing, bang. I knew you was cheating.
Now he nodded. Oh, yo.
Yo, he was stuck in it. They had a preacher there and everything trying to exercise him out the coochie. The power of Christ compels you. Yep.
Nah, you gotta find that.
Everybody gonna know about
I'm sure you.
my money.
Find it on
I got
Amazon.
time for this. You know my money is valuable. I'm sorry. You know my time is my money, and I'm explaining my time with you.
I gave you $200 last time,
and you got $200 worth of pleasure the last time too.
Damn, he took the 75. Like and subscribe to the video, y'all. We out here reacting to people we don't know they cheated or not. My man over here covering his face with like a light blue or dingy white suit. He got dingy white all suit on, and he's in a cheap hotel. It looks like he in like North Jersey.
Powder blue.
That's powder blue. No niggas.
I don't know.
Blue. It's the cheating blue shirt, y'all.
Each time he changed lighting, it changed.
It looked like a different color. The shit looked like it was cream at first. Then this nigga got on blue now. Like, what the fuck? This nigga transforming like the person he went in the hotel.
Yo,
no. You ain't gave me nothing extra. You got extras. I'm sorry. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
This ain't happening. You're not leaving, Joe.
Get me off that damn camera.
No. When you give me my money, I'll get you off the camera. You're getting a divorce. What you're gonna
Joe Pocket inside out.
Everybody on Facebook is gonna see this. Yes, his name is Joe. She'll know who you are. Everybody might not know, but she will know. She will know. You know, when you give me my money, that's all you gotta do. Just give me my money. Give me my money. That's all you have to do. I'm sorry.
This nigga already on live. Talking about getting me off the camera.
15 minutes. 125. 125. You know the rates. You know the rates.
I paid your ass enough for this shit to be free tonight.
What? You have lost your damn mind. You ain't never paid me for nothing free. Whatever you paid me, you got your money's worth.
You ain't never paid me for nothing free. What? That's a wild ass statement. I'm sure nobody ever paid you for nothing free, or as that contradicts it being free.
Every time you've been satisfied. Do you hear me? You're not leaving this room. You're not leaving this room until I get my money. I'm sorry. No, you white. No, Joe. You're not leaving. Not Joe. No. Charge, y'all. No, you're not leaving. I will run down here. I'm sorry. No, no. Yes, Joe. Joe, right here, has not paid me my money. I'm sorry. You about to get a divorce, Joe. I'm posting.
Yo, Joe, she don't give a fuck.
You think I'm playing with you? No.
Let me off that damn face.
You gonna be on there. You gonna be on.
That's clearly a hotel, right? I seen exercise.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit.
hotel. I knew it from the table.
I can tell by the curtains. All white lines and shit. Yeah,
it was the bed, and then like I like them sheer curtains. Like I definitely put that in my own. I put that in my own house. But it was the sheer curtains ratio to the little what's that called?
Desk.
It wasn't a desk. Little end tables next to the bed.
Oh, end table, yeah. Yeah.
No, everybody remember this guy. He beats me 2-3 times a week. Got a house full of kids. Got a wife ethic. He is a stand-up man. Always at work.
This nigga got 200 or 370, 250 to 375 a week to spend on some fucking 15-minute pussy? Hell no. Yo. This is why niggas got a bad name when it comes to parenting, bro. It ain't no way in hell. And maybe you do make enough money to spend $400 a week on a prostitute and also take care of your child, or children and wife. But definitely taking food out their fucking mouth.
But they better not be wanting for nothing if you spend that much money on
Yeah, if you spend $400 on her a week, you better be spending $2,000 on them a week. And then I wouldn't say shit. I'd be like, well, Joe get his 15 minutes.
Sally Mae, you already saw what Joe did, so you better go do what you gotta do, girl.
Go get Joe money, man. Joe owe you Sally Mae because he probably would. Nah, he's too stupid to going to college.
Lied to her every day on the phone, telling her he at work. He with me, y'all. He with me. He the reason why y'all short on the bills.
Well, if he an actual pastor, he got breath and shit.
And now you think you get a discount, Joe?
He older.
He don't even know what he bought because he got space cameras, so he can't even find to get out. He walked into a wall.
Like, he out of breath.
Joe can't even find his way out the building.
You know, he gotta go all the way down. So listen up, fellas. Now, what we want to do is we want to learn from these lessons, okay? One, their room was way too high. How you gonna make a clean getaway when you gotta go down 12, 11 stairs? You know what I'm saying? Flight stairs. You got to get it together out here. You know what I'm saying? Ladies too. You know what I'm saying? Lower floors. You know what I'm saying? Quicker getaway out here.
Right. What if the boys came in and popped in on y'all? Yo, shout out to all the stupid men that got caught, because there ain't no women get caught unless it was the prostitutes. So shout out to all them stupid prostitutes that got caught in them police raids. And y'all just caught, like, you just caught. Like, nigga, this could have been you. But now you on fucking social media, millions of people seeing you. Hopefully that's a woman. I'm starting to lean towards more it's a woman.
I think she's an older woman, a little bit.
It does sound like they intentionally lowered the voices in this video because even his voice sounds ridiculously deep. It doesn't sound natural deep.
And then the crazy thing about it is like if the police raid come in, especially if you in New York, you know what I'm saying, police come in, all the dudes pretty much in that household, y'all will getting locked up by the ladies to go free because they decriminalize prostitution,
right.
But it's still illegal to purchase, you know what I'm saying, and illegal to manage.
Which is crazy to me because that's like making weed legal to sell, but if you buy the shit, you the criminal. Like, what the? That's wild. Oh shit! I done rewinded it way too far. Let me see this nigga Joe. Look at Joe, y'all, in slow frames. Nigga running
Joe trying to get out there. Joe
can't even find the exit.
Joe is out of breath. He tired. He didn't want to do all this. Why you did this to Joe?
Joe, bro, just come up to 125, bro. It's a 125.
He got it. That's why he emptied out his pockets. He don't got it right now.
You seen his
empty
ass
gave
pocket,
her
right?
enough money that this one could have been free.
So why would you tip her $75 last time? You should have held on to that 75. Came with the 75, but like, look, I ain't got the whole 125. But you know, I'm a real good customer. I got 75 this time. He ain't even do that. He go tip like he be balling.
because of him, and now you think you're getting a discount, Joe, and that ain't happening. That ain't my problem. You worry about your bills at home. This bill, you're gonna pay this one. You're gonna pay this one. $125. You left your keys. Oh, okay. Well, I bet you ain't got nowhere.
What is that? What is that?
He left his keys.
Yo,
Yo,
gonna do it today.
yo, I'm dead, yo. Joe, you ain't noticed your pocket was already hanging out, bro. You know what? No keys in there. Yo, and I still can't tell what color Joe's suit is. And now, if I'm not mistaken, some fucking pinstripes look like it popped up on him. Is these wrinkles?
Yeah, it look like it's gray pinstripes. How many Joes was it? I feel like there was multiple Joes. You know what I'm saying?
When the fucking suit get pinstripes?
Like before I saw like a wave, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like iridescent, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on here, Joe, but this is different Joes.
In the morning, this nigga had no fucking pinstripes. Am I wrong? Am I tripping?
It didn't. It was first it looked like cat. It was like a nice, like beige color. It was like solid.
It was beige.
This is different Joes. This is a lot.
You know a couple niggas named Joe. This nigga forgot his keys, y'all. This nigga tripping. His pocket was naked. I seen it hanging out the suit.
Dumb.
Niggas, no keys in there, no wallet. This nigga ain't even bring a wallet. She should have known, like, cause look, when you get a massage or anything like that, when your pants hit the floor, trust me, the masseuse is listening like to a wallet. You know what I'm saying? Like, she heard them fucking empty ass pants hit the ground. She's like, just like today. This nigga ain't even have a key to his name.
Not getting in this damn room. You not getting. What you gonna do? What we doing? What's this gonna do? You gonna cry about it? You're not leaving until you give me my money. So figure it out. You got to transfer something. What we doing? I'm driving. We got to go to the ATM. I'll take the keys. You're not getting them damn keys.
Oh my God.
This is the end, Joe. I'm not doing this with you no more.
I'm gonna pay you when I do.
I ain't got time for this. I do not have time for this. I need my money. So you just gonna sit here? Look at him, y'all. Look at this man. It's sad.
It is sad.
It's sad. If you can't afford this, then do not call me. Okay? Go get your ass for free. Because this gonna cost you. This right here, this gonna cost you. And it ain't cheap. Now.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. How much they deep in her voice, she do not sound like that pussy is worth $500 an hour. I'm sorry, Joe, you're bugging. Joe.
I don't like that because if the shoe was on the underfoot and some dude did that to a girl, which call it, it'd be so much heat going his way, regardless if she was cheating or not. And then on top of that, if he goes home and he does something or his wife finds out or something happens, like you could be mentally breaking this man for $125. For what?
Yeah, it don't seem like it's worth it, especially like. You know you're gonna see Joe again. All right. You just said you've been seeing Joe 2-3 times a week for who knows how long. You know you're gonna see Joe again. I don't know if you got multiple customers that do this with you. If you do, shout out to you for your hustle. Multiple niggas out here paying what sounds like an older lady $125 for 15 minutes of her time is bananas to me. If she do got multiple clients, shout out to her. If Joe is your only client, or your main client, maybe you could have a conversation with Joe. Like, you know what, Joe? I want my fucking $250 next time I see you, Joe.
It seems like their relationship is a little deeper than that. Like, so I feel like as if like it probably started off like I'll pay you for your time then, and she's like, when you gonna get a divorce? And he's like, I can't. So he paid for her time because she's like, oh, either you gonna give me my money or you gonna get a divorce. Like she want him to have a divorce. That's what it sounds like.
Well, I thought she was saying, I'm gonna post this live and your wife gonna find out and she gonna divorce you. That's kind of how
I feel like that was also it, but I feel like it was a little more feelings into it. Like she feels some type of way.
Yeah. She definitely was mad about this 125. This is sad.
Yeah.
I got somebody to pay too. You know my pimp do not play this, honey. You know.
This is why I'm never trusting a girl again. Nigga.
So it looked like Joe said, fuck them keys. Am I wrong? Or
this look like me.
I'm
not saying her pimp. Oh goodness gracious.
Her Tinder link to her IG with pics of her boyfriend. Okay. Wait, her Tinder linked to her IG. So it's picture of her boyfriend on her IG, they're saying, but she on Tinder.
She on Tinder, yeah.
Okay, that's what they're saying.
Look at this. Nice pictures, though.
She kind of bad, though. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, man. She nice.
She one of them
But
funny looking bad
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. The guys are down bad right now, bruh. She looking for some. She looking for some pito.
The Christmas party. Goodness.
She looking for some pito, bruh. No.
Wow.
We're gonna have to get some untraceables for this one.
Oh no.
Look at that. Ain't you chasing after this female, bro? Bro, look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this. I'm telling you, bro. That's Dale, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's some stuff there, bro. That's Dale? Hell yeah, bro. I don't know who this female is.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw this one.
You saw this?
Yeah, that's his mom's
Got money,
boyfriend.
bro. This
Her
nigga
mom's
no damn
husband.
money, bro. This nigga been staying with my mama, bro. She been treating hell yeah, bro. She been treating this like a king, bro. This doesn't need Mr. Do No Wrong, apparently, bro. But I've been telling her this flaw, bro. I've been telling her.
Yo, how can you be dumb enough to get caught by your stepson cheating on your wife? Nigga, you at the local mall, Michael Kors.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Your stepson probably at the mall every other day, like kids hang out at, and you at the local mall. Not even. Go ahead, my bad.
No, you're right. No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, like not even just your stepson could have seen you. Anybody could have seen you. You just got no respect for your wife and family that much, to where her best friend could have seen you, nigga. Her worst enemy could have seen you. Her somebody she went to school with. I'm flabbergasted by that. At least shape up, like at least be smart in your fucking affairs, y'all. The fuck is wrong with this?
So we gonna see. I don't know who this female you with.
I got my mom in this purse right here.
You don't even know who she is for. He buying bad. Look at that. They getting all close and shit. Yeah, we gonna see. Laughing and kikiing, bro. I've been doing all this shit for them, bro. I ain't been home in damn near 2 years, bro. I'm taking care of them because he ain't got no money apparently. This been looking for a job. That's crazy.
Niggas always be making some shit that don't make sense up. I ain't been home in 2 years because I've been working and taking care of them because he ain't got no money. And what?
Wait, what? So you took a job or you don't be home for 2 years and you can take care of them?
Is he like in the military?
What am I trying to say? Like,
yeah, none of that
you
makes
work
sense.
enough hours that equals 2 years? Or what are you trying to say?
You take care of your mom, bro. Come on, dog. Niggas just be making shit up. You ain't been home in 2 years, but you take care of your mom. You like at 19, it sound like. Niggas be like, you know, my mom never fed me. I came from the streets. We used to eat roaches for dinner. Like, come on, bro. Niggas be making shit up. I don't believe this story at all. For all we know, he don't know this nigga at all.
Nah. Keep watching it.
It was more to it? All right, bet. I'm glad I'm reacting with a real reaction, y'all, because I don't know shit. So I'm glad Honey knows some shit.
Wait, hold on. Damn. Who this?
No, come on.
Who this? Who this? Who you? Who this?
Come on, man.
Who this?
Don't do all
Who
that.
this?
Don't do
Who
all
this?
that.
You buying bags, bro?
Sean.
You buying bags?
Put the
Who
phone
this?
down, man. Don't do all
Who
that.
this? I thought you ain't had no job, gang. I thought you ain't had no money.
I don't.
Uh-oh. Hell, not that small. Keep your distance.
What you mean you ain't got no money? What's this? Hold on. What's this? What's this? Nah, what's this? You got the big one, bro? You got the big one?
Stop.
You got the big one?
Stop.
What you mean stop, bro? I'm not
What you
stopping
following
nothing.
me for?
What you mean what am I following you for, bro? I came here to get some stuff, bro, and I see you with her? Who is this? Bro, my mama been working all these jobs for you, bro. Don't touch me, bro. My mama been working all these jobs for you. Yes, he's married. He ain't even wearing his ring.
That sound like a transformer
My
too,
mama been
yo.
working all these jobs, bro. I'm coming out of my pockets to help y'all out. I ain't been home in 2 years. You staying with my mama. My mama treats you like a king, bro. You cheating on her? My mama treats you like a king. Now don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. My mama treating you like a king and you doing all this? Bro, I don't even know you. Watch out, bro. My mama treating you like
Bro, I don't know you.
Word. He didn't even address you one time except for to go in your bag. What was getting in the camera saying, I didn't know, okay? Going to do. Like, what you trying to look good in front of the camera?
Yeah, because she already knows about to go viral. I saw it without their faces covered when it first went viral like a couple years back.
But you know what it made it look like you really didn't know? If you just like, what, you're married, and walked away. Then people would be like, oh, she probably didn't know. She tried to speak her case to a nigga that don't get married.
It's gonna keep going.
Bet.
King, you doing all of this?
Come on, man.
What you mean?
What are you doing, bro?
What do you mean? What am I doing? What are you doing?
All of this?
Why are you doing all of this? And my mama doing all of that for you, bro. You coming out my pockets, bro. I guess she treating you like a king, bro. And I caught you. You Mr. Do No Wrong, apparently. You Mr. Perfect. My mama love you, and you doing all of this. That's crazy. You Mr. Do No Wrong, right?
Come on, man. You're doing too much.
That's crazy. You Mr. Perfect. That's what my mama say.
You his kid too, though?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Who is this, bro? Explain yourself. And now you want to run away. Now you want to run away.
I'm not going nowhere with you. I'm not going
You trying to talk and all that shit, bro. What is this, bro?
Like the video, y'all.
No, I'm not stopping nothing. I'm not stopping nothing. I'm not stopping nothing. What you mean, bro? Ain't got no money. Eating out my pockets, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm taking care of a grown-ass man, bro.
Oh, shit. He said it to his face. So maybe it's true. I was over here doubting it. I was like, man, this is making up.
But he was acting like he was paying for everything. His mom got jobs too, but he got to pay. I guess he got to put in the household, and this dude don't.
But I don't get that though. He said he ain't been home in 2 years. So how you putting into a house you ain't been in 2 years? The story sounds jumped up to me, yo.
That's where it get conflicted. I think that he was so heated that he was just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do see that he probably was giving money to the household for the last 2 years, or it could be that he's been working for 2 years and give it to the household. And his mom married to this dude. This dude don't do nothing. I know a lot of dudes, a lot of boys that's in those type of situations where the stepfather move in and he what you call that shit. Me growing up, my stepfather, like he barely ever had a job. My mother worked overnights, all that stuff like that. My biological mother worked overnights, all that shit like that, and he never worked nothing to this day. Like, and that's what 30-something years of marriage.
So y'all, there is in the community, a lot of times us in the red pill will say, you know, ain't no woman going to take care of you long term. Anecdotally, y'all, I even know stories like that. I never been that nigga because I'm never gonna be that nigga. Ain't nobody gonna tell me when I'm gonna get my hair cut or buy a blunt or get a whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I mean? As a man, you should have your own money, and I don't mean to speak gender to gender. Really, every person should have a couple dollars that they own. I don't give a fuck what your gender is. But to be like this, your girl got you in some type of fashion you want to wear. You dressing like you're 25, but you're 45, and your girl got you in this fashion and shit like that. And you obviously must be taking her money to go buy Michael Kors bags now. Let's not act like Michael Kors bag is expensive, dog. You got this little shorty in here buying a $250 bag with your wife money, dog. That shit corny as hell. You a bitch ass nigga.
Because you trying to show that you the man, which because that girl was definitely like at least 15 years his junior.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
What I'm saying? And then and that's why I said, like, when people do say these things, like when people go like, oh well, there's no woman out there taking care of man, like in every hood that I've been to, 1 out of 5 women in those same projects have some man staying in her house that don't work no job and she's taking it out. So
that's facts. I can't lie and say it's not fact.
And then I personally know people that said out their own mouth, they want a man that stay home and they take care of him.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would never do it. Men, I do not recommend you do that. I guess in circumstances where that could make sense, like if you and your wife and she a lawyer or something like that, and she have a couple kids and you work in a warehouse, then yeah, that makes sense. Otherwise, in them extreme situations, young men, I would not recommend that you do that.
I recommend anybody do that. Anybody. I don't care if you're a male or a female. You should not be just living off a person. I'm sorry.
Well, what if you're a stay-at-home mom though?
I think that there's ways to also make money even as a stay-at-home mom.
That's a fact, especially in today's environment. Like you can make money doing all types of shit.
Like if we talk about the 1960s, 50s, 40s, yeah, you're saying even up to the 90s, it was really hard to make money at home. But in these years, there's been ways to make money at home. What you call it? It might take a process. You might run into some scam, but you can definitely find ways to make some money at home. But see, if you are a stay-home mom, you can use the activities that you're doing with blogging. You're saying what you're doing with your kids. You can make trinkets. You can do all those things like what you call. There's ways now that you can make money. You shouldn't be just off just one person. I don't think so. I feel like y'all should be a team doing something. Y'all should be building together. Now, if you can, like, mind you, because there's always exceptions to the rule. If that's something that you and your partner are fine with doing, more kudos to you. I don't care what side it is. More kudos to you. But I personally feel like everybody that in a relationship should have their own money.
Yeah, I feel like it's bad advice not to have none of your own money. You never know what can happen. It could be a huge financial situation where your partner need to rely on you. You know what I mean? And vice versa. So definitely should have some type of stream of income. I ain't never going to not tell you get no income. And guess what? As red pill and all that as I am, I'm not particularly encouraged to pay all of anybody's bills. And when I say that, as a man, I'm a provider of nature, right? I'm cool with paying the mortgage, rent, whatever we got going on. I'm cool with paying all the big major bills. Do I also want to come out of pocket for every bit of groceries, the light bill, the cable bill, her phone bill, fucking car notes for both of us? No, I don't. And to be honest, it don't really matter unless I'm like a millionaire where that shit don't matter at all. I can't see myself just being like, oh yeah, acquire all responsibility for your life. Yeah, 100%. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. And those are the type of relationships where when people always complain, well, because like I felt like a lot of people that be complaining about some of those things on the red pill shows, they complain about problems that they would never face. You know what I'm saying? Like, or problems that they would never have. You're not in that tax bracket, bro. You know what I'm saying? But when you are in that tax bracket and this person has been wholly dependent upon you during your whole relationship, that's when alimony comes in because they don't have their own money. You know what I'm saying? And you paid everything. So they were like another dependent for you. I wouldn't recommend that to any, you know what I'm saying? And then women have been in cases where, guess what? You thought you was getting some money after y'all broke up or whatever happened. Now you're not getting nothing, and now you have nothing to fall back on. And now you saying, and then you're saying, and then when the courts go, okay, we're gonna give custody to him because you have no money. You know what I'm saying? Like you're looking like, oh, this is unfair, but
now you owe child support and you ain't even got a job.
You're saying like it's all these things that can possibly happen when what you call it. And I don't want people to go into thinking like if you plan, that means you're planning for failure. It's not planning for failure. It's planning for an emergency basis. Because like Brody said, it could also be something that happened with your partner. You know what I'm saying? Not separating yourself from your partner, but something happened to your partner. And now that little backup money that was there, that little money that you put to the side that you probably like, okay, he puts money in the rent, so I'm gonna put this in the joint account and put this in my own personal account. Boom, 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 because he's paying majority. It's something you give something. I just don't.
Oh shit! I don't know if that's my internet, honey. You frozen on my end. I don't know if that's me because my internet be bugging sometimes. Let me make sure.
I'm back now.
Oh, I bet.
I saw circling.
No, but you're 100% right on that, and we both got to make sure both sexes. It's to a degree like I'm not speaking out against the red pill. I'm speaking about certain ideologies that we have that it doesn't go. We got to look at it from both angles. It's going to go both ways because as much as we tell women that they need to focus on the results, so do we. We can't say, oh, it should be this way. That's what a lot of the shows are doing. We're telling women how they should be. Well, if it ain't that way, then you got wishful thinking, just like the delusional chicks that think they're going to get a millionaire too. It's got to be compromised.
Yeah, and people got to learn the difference between boundaries and rules. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when they say, oh, my boundary is this, and you're telling somebody else how they're supposed to act, that's a rule. That's not a boundary. A boundary is saying how it's going to affect your behavior if they do something like that. And what you call it, but you're not going to tell them not to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you add in a rule. And then later on, if you add actions to that rule, then that's a threat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to do either. It's like I want you to accept me for how I am, and I'm going to accept you for how you are. If you do something that I don't like, I'll let you know, like, hey, I don't like what you did, and what you call it, and I don't want to respond this way when you do that. So how can we fix it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you call it, but people think they're supposed to be able to tell you what to do, whether you male or female. I think that's how it's supposed to work. It's really a partnership.
Big facts. Big facts out here.
I ain't been home in 2 years, but yet this laid up with my mama. whoever this is. I ain't never even seen her before, bro. I told you. I told you. Nah, don't touch my camera, bro. Don't touch my camera. Don't touch my camera. That's crazy. That's crazy. Caught this in the act, bro. I've been telling my mom about you, bro. She ain't want to believe me. Like, for what, bro? For what?
I swear, y'all, I might be a little bit psychic. I be doing this all the time. Y'all might not believe me. Y'all gonna see as the show goes on, as more shows goes on. Y'all see that? I be thinking what they thinking while they thinking I'm thinking it. I said, who car is that? She said the same exact thing. Well, who car is this?
For what? For what? Yeah, get in the car, bro. Speed up. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. That's what I'm saying. He's trying to run. He's trying to run. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't he chasing after this female, bro? Like, what the hell, bro?
She did get in, though. It looked like she about to get in.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now he trying to get her to get in the car, bro. No, I got your ass. I got you, bro. I got you. No, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I knew this was flawed, bro.
One thing I will say, shout out to the young man for blurring out both their faces.
Oh, I don't think that was him.
Oh, nah?
Yeah, like I told you, when I saw the video, the faces weren't blurred. I guess whoever made the compilation video, they're the one who's blurring out the faces.
Shout out to them for not re-bringing attention to these people while trying to get their own viral moment, even though you may have by making them go to the original video where they might have seen in the beginning. But I don't think that was your intention, so shout out to you for that. But we also shout out to you for these entertaining moments. Did she get in the car? She in the car, right? I see a second moment.
She in the car because she
said all that dumb shit. She said all that.
She was gonna get in the car. Like she went there with him. Like
wait, y'all. I'm a good person. I didn't know. So you saying you're gonna let me keep the bag if I get in the car? You give me another bag next week? I don't give a fuck how you got that bag for real. I don't give a fuck who car this is either, because I just said that question, but I'm in the car.
Well, I'm hoping that she let him drive her ass home and start talking to him. But like I can see why she probably got in the car. Which car? Like I don't know how far away from where that she lives. Maybe she ain't got the money for the Uber. Who knows? Like
dirty.
But like, drop me off, bro. Thank you.
If you don't got no Uber money, you shouldn't be asking.
I don't like to go nowhere if I ain't got no bread. I honestly speaking, like.
How you even like? What you at the mall for without no money to even get an Uber? You can't even buy a hot dog, but you at the mall. That's wild. And all y'all came to buy was one bag. You see how quick this nigga dug in his pocket when he's about to pay for the bag? Like he never had no money before because he waited till they told him the total to pull his wallet out. He was like, oh. He never had.
I don't know their relationship, so she probably was always dependent upon him to take her to the mall, buy her stuff, bring her back home. So she probably didn't think she would need to bring no
money
bread.
And the son's money.
Listen, I've had them conversations. People don't call me on my phone talking about some. Do you know such and such? And they use my money to spend on you. I said, don't you think you speaking to the wrong person? You should be speaking to the person that spent your money. You're saying I didn't spend that. I ain't know nothing about you. Who owe you loyalty?
I mean, I've heard girls do this too because I seen the one joint where it was wild. The girl was married to the dude. He was like, "Yo, why $12,000 or something missing from my account or something?" And she had it was some crazy amount of money. She had been sending it to her ex-boyfriend in jail or something. Like, I ain't gonna let him be broke.
Not with my money, baby. That's why once again, get your own money to do your own things. That way you ain't gotta explain to nobody nothing.
She's like, I ain't finna argue. And then yo, shout out to y'all. Yo, they be having wild ass mouths too. Like a nigga steal from you, he ain't gonna be like, I ain't about to argue with you over no money. Like she was like, I ain't finna argue with you about no money. Like you just stole $12,000 from me and you ain't finna to argue with me about no money. You right. You about to argue with hollow tips. Like, what are you talking about? Like 12 grand, you die for less.
Like, I'm definitely suing the whole hell out of you, bro. When we divorce and I'm suing, we divorce and I'm suing you for that money. Like you're wilding, like you're out here wilding. So now you definitely gonna have to get and it's gonna get docked. Like it's gonna get socked out here. Thank you, back my bread. Like,
That's crazy.
I knew this was flawed. Look at him running and shit, bro. Nah, that's crazy. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
What's going on, None? I didn't see you because I enlarged the joint. What's going on, None?
That's crazy.
Oh shit,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I ain't even.
I promise you all this shit will be out today.
Hold on.
Hi, baby.
We about to let None introduce herself.
Yo, it's nothing better just me, nah, man. I wanted to come in on Honey's little rant, nah, man. Don't touch me in my touch me nots, touch me in my touch me spots, nah, man.
Yo, go to bed once again. Who gives this man a phone? Ask this question all the time.
Don't touch me in my touch me nots, touch me in my touch me spots, nah, man.
Why you laughing here?
Yo, I ain't even peep he was in here for like a couple minutes because I had the screen enlarged.
Yeah, now, so what we watching? What's the clip? Speed me in real quick, because, I'm still on the move. I'm not trying to get us banned, But right now, I'm stationary.
This is just cheating clips, like spouses. I think they cheat. Not all of them even appear to be cheating, but it's just cheaters getting caught.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Why
Lord.
you ain't play the Law and Order music? Case files of debated cheaters. Do you have a case? Can you get away from the place?
You wilding out here, bro. You should have seen Joe. Joe was out here tripping.
Joe was tripping?
Man, Joe was in a pinstripe suit 1 minute, light blue suit 1 minute. We don't even know if Joe was the same Joe.
Then it was beige. It was crazy, and Joe was out of breath.
Then wasn't his hair a little nappier when he was on the steps than it was in the room? Like he had the little spike.
I thought he was bald headed in the room.
At first in the room he was bald. Then he had I don't think Joe was the same Joe. I think she had multiple Joes.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. You bald headed and your name Joe. Well, I mean, you might cheat.
I wanna know.
You might cheat. It might go two ways. I mean, you might propose on 42nd Street or you might cheat. Either.
It's one of the two. You can flip a coin. You know what I
You
mean?
bald headed and your name Joe, you might cheat. I mean, it might be one of those. It's looking bad for you.
This
You ever got caught cheating?
However, been caught cheating. You mean in the act?
Listen.
Or just either way, either or.
Yeah, I've been caught cheating on the phone, but not as an adult. I never cheated as an adult.
Oh man, I got caught and I got did bad.
Oh no.
I got did bad. Oh man. I ain't even gonna hold you and say I and play it off like, oh yeah, I'm too smooth. No, that's I got caught and thought I was gonna stand my ground and got punched in my knees.
Damn.
It was over for me. It wasn't no standing. It wasn't no ground to be standing.
Well, you got one of these there?
Yeah.
And is it 3? How many?
3, 4.
How many?
3 and 1. 3 and 1.
You got 3 Skittles, right?
Yeah.
Mitch is up.
Nah, I'm good now. I'm good. But yeah, nah. I got there bad though. Shorty went through the phone and was like, what?
Like, yeah?
It was like, oh yeah?
Bet.
Oh yeah? All right. And then the worst part is when you get sat down and then they tell you, yo, you ain't even have to hide it. You could have just told me and we could have did it all together.
Oh.
It was like, oh man.
I ain't never had that. I ain't never been that fortunate.
Man.
My brother.
It'd be like, oh man.
I've definitely had no conversations before. Like, that was stupid.
Shut a nigga down, yo. We could have did this all together if you would have just been honest. But guess what? Since you want to let your nuts hang, yo, Shorty showed me she a flying squirrel. Know what I mean? Let's just put it like that. She showed me she a flying squirrel. I thought I was gonna let my nuts hang. She tried to let her nuts glide.
This nigga fired.
Try to let her nuts glide on the nigga, know what I mean? I thought I was gonna let him hang. I was a regular squirrel. She done extended the cheeks and let him glide. And I just had to, I had to respect it. Like, you know what? I had to respect it. I had to respect it. Like, you know what? All right, cool.
There you go.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Even though after she glided, know what I mean, we settled our differences, know what I mean, and we came to a common ground and all that. It ended up cool. Like, all right, you got me back. All right, cool. But it's still a little bit of distrust in the air from time to time. And she ain't never let me forget. Let's just put it like that. She ain't never let me forget.
Never let it go.
Never let me forget. Never let me.
Let it go.
All right. But I can't bring up the time when she done open the wings, open the cheeks, and let it glide like a flying squirrel. Now, I mean, I can't bring up those flying squirrel times because then it'd be like, don't you remember?
Hey yo.
So, now I mean, regular squirrel to a flying squirrel sometimes.
Yo,
It
mute
ain't
this
working.
man. We are not.
Nah, let him go in. He just got here.
I'm keeping it 100.
He
Regular
been for a
squirrel to a
while.
flying squirrel, sometimes it ain't worth it. Sometimes, fellas, they gonna let their nuts glide and it's gonna go right over your head. Know what I mean? That's the flying squirrel. If y'all ain't know, I just taught y'all something. We regular squirrels. They flying squirrels because they gonna let their nuts glide and it's gonna go right over your head. You ain't even gonna know.
Goddamn.
But they gonna tell you though, I'm on y'all side.
Out here.
Yeah,
but we right now we watching this bull in the yellow, bro. He got caught up by his stepson. Apparently, his stepson and this guy's wife right here, they got caught cheating.
Yo, I hope that ain't nobody's skin looking like hot leather in Arizona on top of the back of the Cadillac, goddamn Escalade. Whose skin is this?
It absolutely is.
Nah,
like
niggas was hitting skins in the hot leather seats in the parking lot of Walmart. Nah, play the video, bro. This is crazy.
He look like Marshawn Lynch after he retired about 20 years in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus.
Speed off, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Nigga had it in the back of the lack of the act.
Yo, bro, I told you not to.
Better ever try my mom like that.
So my girlfriend told me she's out with family, and she forgot that I have her location, and she's at this bar.
Chili.
So we're about to pull up on her
Pause
and
it,
see what
Brody.
she's really doing.
Pause it. First of all, Shorty, your girlfriend, and if she is of the same heritage as you, and then y'all out in the streets drinking, you already know.
She just get busy, man.
Yeah, that's your girlfriend in the house. Just keep that to yourself, baby. You know what I mean? That's community. You look like community. You complaining and you look like community. I ain't even gonna hold you.
You know she be out doing the same shit, bro.
I mean, milk make the bones grow.
Be drinking Don Julio. She about 18 years old. She be honey done dipped out by accident. Honey, come back when you got a chance.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Nah, bro, you ain't hearing me. I'm saying milk make the bones grow. Calcium gets you right. And they look mighty highly concentrated calcium. That's what they look like. I ain't gonna hold you.
Big facts. She out here
I bet you, I ain't gonna hold you, her and her girlfriend, they both got on a pair of dirty white ups. Or dirty white Converse.
They about to put them back in the box and mail them back to the UGG store right now and get their new pair right now. That's about to happen.
Yo, nah, I don't believe they got on the folded Uggies, but I'm just saying that the ones up here of this nature, of the flaky nature, the snowflakey nature, when they go out, if you look at them feet, they got on the dirty white Nikes. The dirty white Nikes or them dirty white Converses. You know they get busy.
We got on the ones from the Jadakiss Y video.
Yo, they talk about Magnes. They need to get on them Caucasian, you know what I mean? The Caucasian persuasion, when they get on them men, you know what I mean? They ain't doing nothing but please. Now, play the video, bro.
First the video.
Really? Are you fucking joking right now?
Oh, and she got blue hair. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Hey,
no.
babe, I thought you were out with family. Who's this? Hi, this is my girlfriend.
Now, pause it.
Not anymore.
Oh, shit. She bold as fuck.
Pause it. How Shorty gonna turn around looking like Lord Farquaad cheating with Edward Scissorhands? What's going on here?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Shorty turned around looking like Lord Farquaad, and she cheating with Edward Scissorhands over here.
Yo.
Play the video, Brody, because this smell nasty, right?
Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck this shit.
You can do better.
I heard you here getting clapped.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Break my window.
Yo, why she put the pants around her waist like they on? They damn near look like she wearing.
They do.
She's not on at all. I just
She a
seen her.
pro. She a pro at that part. She a pro at that.
First of all,
yo, they look on. Yo, get the fuck out of here. She said,
what?
"You doing too much." Yeah, them pants not on.
Not you doing too much. First of all, what? Nah. You see, they wildin'. I don't know. There's too many variables in that situation. Who crib is this?
Hold up. Yo, it look like
Yo,
she
look quad in the face. Chill. Go back to that frame. Chill.
Yo, she crimson chin in the face.
Chill. You gotta get that frame perfect. Chill. That frame was just it.
Videos on here,
You
bro.
messed up, man.
I'm trying to learn. It's hard.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. That whole little situation looked like mayonnaise and wet dog.
There we go. There we go.
Oof.
Crimson moon face over here.
All right.
So, now hold on. She turned around and she looked like what's old boy name, the comedian who was dating Katy Perry?
Katy Perry dated a comedian?
Yeah,
the one she's married to.
Brent.
Russell Brand or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, Russell Brand. Yeah. She do all right. She do a little bit.
Tell me I'm lying.
Who's this? Hi, this is my girlfriend. Not anymore. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Fuck.
Smell like spoiled milk.
I'm gonna say she had to smell it.
Yo, hold on. Why would you even go on your live like this,
trying
though,
to fight
bro?
bitches and all this other shit for you to be fucking somebody.
Yeah, nigga, I told you to block the bitch. You ain't want to block her, so yeah, nigga, what the fuck?
And she still gonna let old boy clap because he just sat back down. You look stupid, bro. Go cry in the car. Go cry in the car.
You see the
Yo,
comments?
pause it. Chill. They wildin'. Pause it, Bodie. You going too fast. You gotta pause it. We gotta react to these. Cause first of all, why you went live on your own live, and if you ain't see, his audience was laughing. They laughing at your dumb ass.
They was laughing at him.
They laughing at him. They laughing at the situation. Obviously, they laughing at him because that's his girl. He went on live with it.
Look at that filthy house. I hope he did that shit out of anger and she ain't really living like this. He probably been cheating, and when she finally cheat back, oh, shut up. How you know?
Suckers in the comments.
They just know how to skip the conclusion like a motherfucker.
Yo, but all in all, though, like, what does that do for you putting it on live like that? Like, and then old boy was mad cool with it. He just put the condom back in his pocket and sat back down. Shorty still gonna let him clip. She gonna be like, I'm sorry. That's my ex-man. He was just acting up.
I'm still stuck on how
she still gonna let him clip.
She really put the pants on.
She a professional at that shit.
That shit was crazy. She said, "How you?" I was like, "What the fuck?" Them just look on.
And he only on live talk about, yo, look at this shit. And you left out the house. You ain't
you doing bad too, bro. Because like you showing that house, and everybody's about look at that house, but you was eating that.
Facts.
Yo, but what's the point in going on live if you not gonna fire off on old boy?
I wouldn't have been mad.
He fired off on her for. That's his girl.
But I'm saying though, you better fire off on somebody if you gonna go live. You exposing her to the world that she over there getting. You just gonna leave out the house and leave her with the nigga in the house so she can get her cheeks clipped?
Yeah, like yo, you gotta go.
Firing up on everybody.
Like I want you to. I'm leaving too, but I want you to go off principle. Get out the house. You gotta go.
Like he just sat back down on the bed, and old boy who was filming, he left. He's still gonna clip. Because if I was old boy, I'd still clip too. And I'm be like, hold on, now you got to give some neck and toning, because
I ain't gonna hold you. I seen it happen, but on the reverse side with one of my brothers.
What you mean? On the reverse?
Boom! I'm over here minding my motherfucking business. And my brother comes to me, go like, "Yo, sis, his birthday just passed. One girl had to take him out for his birthday, and I did him get into an argument, so they wasn't talking, whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever." He's like, yo, which I'm about to have company. Like, go if she hits you up, don't say nothing. Don't what you call it. I'm like, listen, I don't know what you got going on, about my business. You know, whatever, yeah, whatever. Right?
That's a real one. That's a real one.
No, because I already was a real one already. Before that, I already told. I said, stop this in front of both of them. I like, this don't make no sense. I already said it to them. You know, at this point, I already gave you my opinion, which I brought my brother beefing with me about that shit, and I gave him my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Which probably had you little teed off at me too. So at this point, I already gave my advice. I can't give no more. So I'm in my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I do that with everybody. I give you my opinion, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give you my opinion after that. I ain't say nothing else. I learned that shit as I go on, because after a while, it seemed like you just always the person of bad news. So now I don't do it.
They always kill the messenger.
You saying, yeah, so I'm minding my business, what you call it, and that's, you know, like 30 minutes later, I hear thumping. Niggas is in there scrapping. I come
they
out,
was rumbling.
they was in my living room, the two girls, they fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fighting. Which call it, I don't know how his ex-girlfriend got in the house, but she got in it. You know what I'm saying? And,
She got in the house?
And she was in the kitchen.
Oh, it was
like
up.
majority of that time. So they was fighting. So I got her out away and I bring her into the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I pick up, carry her into the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? And then so my brother grabbed the girl, he moved her out the way. So I'm calming her down in the kitchen and shit like that. I'm like, yo, like, what did you get? I've been here this whole time in the kitchen. I was like, what the fuck was in the kitchen? She's like, yeah, and then I'm like, oh, well, you know, so what she about to do? She wanted to stay there. I'm gonna go to the store, go get me a bogey, whatever case it be. I'm gonna try to calm down and come back. Why are you staying here? You saw what just happened. So she go to the store. I'm thinking that my brother left the house with Shorty. No, they in a different room clapping cheeks. Bro, like my Shorty at the store. Hey,
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
What's happening?
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you.
Cheeks. And I'm like, yo,
I ain't gonna hold you.
We
I'm gonna
not
hit y'all with the
doing
wild
this.
disclaimer. DV is not funny, and I do not approve of DV.
It's not.
It's not funny. It's not a funny situation. I mean, but let me just end it like that. Like I'm just gonna end it like that. So I ain't never been through a DV situation, but I've known people that's been through DV situations, and DV meaning domestic violence, which is sad. Nobody should put their hands on anybody that you claim to be in love with, or that you claim that you love, or that you have in relationships with, or anything. You shouldn't put your hands on somebody unless you really have to. And those circumstances are very minuscule. Anyway, so a shorty came over to my crib with a speed knot on her forehead, and I was like, "Hey, yo, you out here looking like a unicorn."
She was looking like Starfire when she was going
Yeah,
through.
looking like a unicorn, ma. And she was dead laughing, but she was tight, like, "Hey, yo, you see what he did to my forehead?" I'm like, "Yo, but you with me, you ain't got nothing to worry about." Yo, she skated up out of there still with. I'm like, "Yo, don't get too nice and become a ram now."
No, but that really do happen a lot, and I feel like a lot of people make excuses for that bullshit, but I can't. You know, my homegirl, that happened one time. I had seen a few months, whatever case be. She's at a party.
Yeah.
We traveled all the way to Brooklyn to go there, all the way to go to Brooklyn. I see her, we hug, which call it? Then she kissed me, and it felt like something like to snag my tooth and my lip, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Right? And then later on, we go and we in the room, and I look and I see like her shit all the way chipped, and I'm like, "Yo, what happened to your tooth, my G?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with your tooth? Oh no, me and such and such, we got to a fight, and he had slammed my face into the thing, and then whatever, and then so she lost the tooth and it chipped the tooth, right? And I said, "Wait, hold up."
Yo, my lovely host, I'm gonna pull back up. I'm about to be on the move.
All right.
All right. But keep on with the story. I'm listening. I'm in the comments.
I'm like, yo, why? I'm like, so are y'all still together? Like, cause every time I wake up and I look in the mirror and I saw my tooth was chipped or my tooth was missing, like it's on sight every day. You know what I'm saying? So this couldn't, but like people, I'm like, nah, chill, bro, not chill. It'd be too much for me. Like, ain't no way you lumping bruising, nothing me up at all. And I'm just gonna look at you every day and be like, oh, that's okay. Nah, never. It's a hard cycle to break. I definitely get that, but we got to start putting our foot down. Like, listen, first time is the one time, and that's it. Ain't no more whether you male or female. You know what I'm saying? Like, we teach men that they're not in abusive relationships, for case to be, by saying that it's just that the girl is toxic. You know what I'm saying? Instead of calling it what it is. You're saying, like, calling what it is. Nobody should be putting their hands on you, especially if the narrative is that they can't put their hands back on you. Stop it. That means that you preying on somebody in that situation who is not at the same, doesn't have the same advances as you, which means that you're preying on the weak. Which I'm not saying that the man is weak, but which you're preying on that fact that he can't do nothing back to you while you're doing something to him. Or if you're a man and you doing something like that to a female, you know that she doesn't have the same strength as you. That means that you also taking advantage of that person who's at the same level as you physically, which means that you're preying on the weak. You're saying that's just a no-go.
What none say, none said, left my ass off. This is the definition of ski.
Oh yeah.
Ski. Yo, none. You found out that she came out with a lip gloss line, and it's named after STDs and shit. That shit crazy to me.
Hold on, I didn't know it was named after STDs. Oh goodness gracious, great boy.
Yeah, one of them is gonorrhea discharge yellow.
Oh my god. Oh no, come on now. We gotta do better, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
We gotta do better.
Busted. Fucking busted. I want a divorce.
I already knew this was gonna happen.
Busted.
Wait, how did it get caught? Did I miss something?
I didn't. She
It
said
matters because I'm fucking married to you and the mother of your child. Busted. Fucking
I got to set him
busted.
up. See if he would cheat.
I want a divorce.
I already knew this was gonna happen.
Busted.
Well, not with the baby in the crib. It's a
How long
small
have you been cheating on
baby.
me?
Doesn't matter.
It matters because I'm fucking married to you and the mother of your child. And you're laughing because you're embarrassed as fuck and you look like an
We were
asshole.
already talking about it at work. I already knew. That's why I knew you were being sketchy.
No, you didn't know.
Oh yeah, I did.
You're not that smart.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I already knew.
Because you wouldn't have showed up over here. You're not smart.
You looked dumb as hell. It's about yes, I am. He said, I am that smart. Then why would you come knocking on the door caught?
Yeah.
Retarded.
And I'm pretty sure I hear a guy in our house right now. Who the hell is that?
Oh.
Who the hell is that? I saw that you have a Grindr account, and who is this?
Oh no.
Cousin since when? You've never brought any cousins or family over in years. So who is this?
Are you filming this?
Yeah, I'm filming this because
I mean, you hear him talking. You see how he look? Did she have no idea or
get it together, Brody?
I'm sick of this. I knew something was up, and you've been acting really weird and been gone all day.
Oh, this is literally my cousin.
This is not your cousin.
It's fake.
I've never seen you.
Oh, it's
in my-
fake?
It's fake.
Yeah, it look fake, right?
Yeah, it's fake.
This nigga got all his clothes on the bed and the hat.
my life. This is not okay.
That's why we
and
can't fuck with the compilations all the time, y'all. Sometimes it's
I'm gonna expose you. This is sick.
You're gonna expose
Yeah, I'm gonna expose you. You're cheating on me. Not only cheating on me with a guy.
cousin.
You can at least tell me. You can at least tell me that you're feeling.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? How can I help you?
I was just wondering where Ryan was.
Ryan, why do you want to know where Ryan is? He's out with his friends, right?
He kind of cheated on my sister, and
Ryan wouldn't do that. For one, he's a virgin, so why the hell would you do that?
I don't know. He cheated on my sister, and my sister is having a nervous breakdown. I wanted to have a one-on-one conversation with him.
Why are you recording?
He acted like he couldn't cheat if he was a virgin. He could still cheat.
What's going on with your friend?
I'm
Really?
I'm sorry.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Eating red
What are
ham.
you doing here? He wanted to hang out with you.
You gotta have balls. You gotta have
You
balls.
gotta be retarded because if you knock on my door, little ass boy, tell me, hey, your son's cheating on my sister, I'm gonna yeet your little ass too. Like, yeet the fuck out of here. I'm gonna talk to my son behind closed doors, but as far as you, the fuck out of here. Knocking on my door at 9 o'clock at night, talking about your sister getting cheated on.
That's not what the text messages say.
Where's your car then? Let's go for a ride. Where's your car?
It's at Canadian Tire still.
You're fucking pathetic.
We're just hanging out.
That's not what the text messages say though.
What did you say to him?
We're hanging
What
out.
did you say to him? Who are you hanging out with?
Selena.
Yeah, what's her name?
I said I might be going to hang out with her.
What's her name?
Selena.
Great. That doesn't look like a fucking girl to me. This was a fucking setup, Chloe, because I know what you're about, and I really wanted you to not to do this. I
I'm
really
not doing
fucking did.
anything.
I read all the fucking shit from yesterday. And I
today.
really wanted you not to do this. But I fucking knew because all of Brandon knows who you are and what you're like. And you're pathetic.
I don't know who she's dating. Which one is getting cheated on? Do you have any idea? Or?
I think it's somebody they get related to.
Okay.
I don't think she's talking to either one of them.
Gotcha.
Thanks for fucking hurting my best friend.
No one's
he about to leave your ass there too. I'm really confused by this video. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what happens when you cheat, man. You get fucked over.
No. This bloke is trying to make a quick getaway after his lover's husband came home from work.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a buck right now. The only way I would ever sneak out of I couldn't see myself sneaking out of my house. I'm sorry.
Not like these videos they be showcasing. I've seen too many people jumping off of things, then breaking their backs, and I'm not never me.
Before I do that, we're gonna have to run these before I do that. Fuck out of here. I would never fuck somebody's wife on some I'm in your crib shit knowingly anyway, but we get in situations we don't know nothing about.
Yeah, if I didn't know and I was there, I'm still not leaving out. I've seen you and your girl. Bro, you should have been honest.
I do know one.
I mean,
one of my old heads, he was fucking this joint. She was married. He ain't know. Bull come in the room, catch him, came in with a hammer because he heard him from outside the door, hit my man's in the face, knocked all his teeth out.
Oh damn!
Like, so I mean,
and once again, I'm gonna say you don't bring it to the next person. That's you knew that person personally. They know for a fact that was together. That person, you don't know that person. You never seen that person. You don't know what's your spouse, partner, or whatever has told that person. So your beef should never be towards them unless they woke up at you.
Oh, I know another story. Story time, right quick, y'all. So this is a girl I used to know, kind of mess with at one point in time, which was bad judgment by me. So she had a guy that used to be at her house. He used to live at her house. That was her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
They broke up for like 2 weeks or whatever, but she know the relationship. She know they kind of get on and off. But regardless, she ended up messing with some dude, brought him home from the bar that night. They had sex, fell asleep on the couch. The ex comes in through the window in the basement, wakes both of them up, beats the boy to death. The boy went into a coma and died like months later. But here's the kicker. That's her baby dad. So she told the police that it was self-defense or something like that crazy. So he only ended up doing a year in jail. But the other man that never knew her before that night, the man that who knows if he had a family and all that, he had no idea that she was back and forth with her ex and her baby dad lived at the house and all that. He's dead now. And they chilling, living their life. They still be fucking sometimes.
This shit crazy.
So I get maybe a little bit why you niggas climb out the window, but I ain't doing this, what I said. I get why y'all do it, but I ain't doing it.
It's dangerous.
Dangerous as hell.
It's just been shagging, hasn't there? No. You alright there, pal? It's Spider-Man. Oh, dude. Bob Mason, she's had more on weekends. He's raging. He's gonna get shagged.
Why didn't you put his clothes on?
I'm gonna get rid of the TV.
Where is it? None said the nigga is crazy.
It looked like he could have dropped down. Why are you still hanging there?
Right, I think that video was fake too, because it kind of just the dude was
I guess it looked more scary. I fell off I tried to drop down from the fire escape one time, and I went to like the second thing, and when I dropped, I ended up like falling on my butt. What you call it? So it feels a lot higher than when it actually is, because it is a little so high. It's still like more than what your height is, so it's still a scary feeling. But still, I would try to drop down, because if he peeked out, he's still gonna see your pale ass fingers hanging out a little bit of gate.
I mean, to keep it a buck, boy was out there in tidy whities. He's not going to escape. You got to go back. You don't got your car keys. You don't got your phone, your wallet, your credit card, your social security number probably in there. Like, nigga, you got to climb back in there and just fight for yours. That's what's going to have to happen, unless you don't care about your identity and you're going to go home and draws. Yeah, I'm before I run out of somebody's house and draws. Took her yellow. What does that mean? Pause. When she did when they did the hand to the face and the thing came back, did anything change? It was exactly the same when they did like the little cut or huh?
I think it was the same.
It was exactly the same. What the fuck? What is this though?
What is take your yellow? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Is this like young people lingo?
Yeah, I'm about to say this some kid shit like Riz. Is this like Riz, yo? Tell us what this is.
She's trying to say that he got herpes because she put the CarMax in the thing. Is that what?
That's what I thought at first.
What is that? What is yellow? Don't let nobody take your yellow.
Yeah, I didn't get that. And then if you were going with this yellow theme, why did you buy that silver chain? Why didn't you buy like a gold chain to put that shit in there?
And then if you was going with yellow, why you didn't buy like yellow Starburst instead of the pink? Those are clearly all pink Starburst.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
It don't make no sense.
Mismatch ass box, y'all yellow. Oh, maybe they talk about the sexy red shit, the yellow discharge, something like that. So you trying to get a discharge back? All right, I got you. Now I get it.
We're not gonna leave one.
Hold up. So they just gonna do that to us? They're not even gonna show us the person getting the gifts? Yo, fuck YouTube.
Never let nobody take your yellow.
Ever. Whatever that means.
That's his girl. Yeah, I see this one.
Oh no.
He FaceTimed her while she was sitting. And then he flipped the camera around so that she could see that he see her, and that's what she was like. Hey.
Voice and shit.
Hey.
Oh man, y'all. That looked like it actually kept us about the time of the whole show, so that was dope.
Yeah, that was cool.
I should cook crack for a living, y'all. We just stretched a 21-minute video into 2.5 hours. Nobody can do that but me. It's Jesus Christ. And Honey Coco got us. Oh, my bad. I said too much.
If you want to cook crack on y'all, that's fine. I don't want to be part of the crack cooking. I'm allergic. I don't like the smell of crack. I think it stinks. So I don't.
It does stink. It does.
Go fuck the bed, I don't know why I do this to myself.
Anywho, we do not encourage narcotics upon anybody except for the good old green stuff. We don't want y'all out here doing narcotics. It's bad for you.
Yeah, it definitely is. Say no to drugs.
Definitely say no to drugs. I hate some of these videos because you can't tell what's real, what's fake. He said Riz do sound crazy though. Facts. Like, where does Riz come from? Who came up with that? Like, how does that relate to getting women? I'm confused. What does it stand for? Like, does it stand for something? Anyway, my bad. Honey, Num was in the comments talking about Riz is crazy though. That's why.
What is Riz? What is that?
Riz is like game.
Is what?
It's like game. If you know what I'm saying, like if you get a girl, that's called Riz.
Oh, that's young people lingo?
Yeah, that's young people shit.
Okay, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
I was cool with Cap. I adopted Cap. Like, all right, Cap. We'll let Cap go. I have no idea why no cap means you're telling the truth.
Yes,
I don't understand.
If you cap, that means you're trying to cover something up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, that makes sense.
You're saying no cap.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. See, that's somewhat makes sense, and I knew in my heart it made sense, and that's why I adopted that one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but the other ones, I'm not too sure about, like Riz and I'm not laughing at shit.
So yeah, don't say it. Like, and don't stop telling people. Listen, y'all, I'm saying right now, like as a New Yorker, stop fucking telling people that glizzy is a New York term. It's not, okay? You know what a glizzy was, y'all? It was a weapon, okay? For a long time growing up. It was not and stop doing that. That's not a New term. And stop this whole butters thing. No, stop it.
Butters. What is butters?
It's exactly. It's Tim's or Constructs. Or those beef and broccoli, or you got the black joint.
That's what you're talking about? Oh,
he's saying we don't know. That's not New York terms. You say they
I'm from Jersey. We definitely call them butters.
Yeah. Mute yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Beef and broccoli's, butters.
Which go like those are like probably like outside of New York, but close to New York terms.
Y'all don't call the beef and broccoli's beef and broccoli's?
No, we call. I'm talking about the butter thing. Like that's
I know,
not.
I
No,
know.
we say it's constructs or temps. And
Well, the
saying like,
construction is different than it's different. It's different Tims. It depends on the bottom if they butters. Like the single sole is not is not butters.
no, those are called, we call them constructs. We don't call them butters. That's a young lingo. Somebody from Philly or Jersey came to New York, started saying that, and the rest of these young, tight pants.
I get it now, Don. She did explain it well.
Hips. You saying shake your hips.
Yeah,
Auntie scarf
I get it
wearing
now.
boys started calling that. We don't want that. We don't want it. I mean, I want it.
But where I'm from, we call it butter. She ain't even that much older than me, so she can't say.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that.
You've been calling it butters for a long ass time.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that.
She can say what she like. They all are after food groups. The butters, the beef and broccoli.
Sorry to
The only
hear-
one that's
sorry-
not in
sorry to
food
hear
is the swamps. Y'all got swamps? Y'all call them swamps?
No.
Y'all don't got swamps?
No.
All right.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Glizzy
Yeah,
was
I
the heater.
understand.
Yeah, we used to say glizzy for the Glock 19, but now they call the hot dogs glizzies for whatever reason, which sounds too much like glaze. So I don't know why. I don't understand the reference of glizzy for a hot dog.
Yeah, I don't get it either. And then it's like, oh, he eating a hot dog. That's extra. But you a grown man visualizing another grown man
Yuck.
doing sexual acts with a food and taping it. Which one's more favorite? I'm not understanding. Man. Y'all be doing too much for me out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just regular. I feel like, and like, mind you, my old school was the new school. So
Right. Now it's like,
old.
what? What is this bullshit?
I don't know what it is. This attraction to this extra nonsense, because I'm not with none of the nonsense out here. Get it together.
I just seen a nigga that was so petrified from calling them shits glizzy. He had his hot dog on a plate with a knife and a fork, and the condiments was on it. He was eating the hot dog with a knife and a fork.
I got
You
a
gotta do
video
better,
of somebody. They was eating this really fat glizzy. You know what I'm saying? This is the biggest glizzy I've ever seen.
Pause all the way.
I'm uploaded. Thank you for reminding me. I got uploaded today. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? This is really fat good as fuck. Y'all need to grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we still childish out here, but it is
You like my
7:30.
boots? You see my boots? Oh yeah, I got the.
Are they
thigh
super
high
boots?
Yeah, they super thigh high.
Oh, she got the super thighs.
How it goes all the way up to the. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about
Out
to say
here,
she
you know
got
what
the
I'm saying?
adjacent to the coochie Jones on.
Yeah,
you know?
yes, I do. I have my.
With the GPS, if she GPS how far the boots was away from the coochie, they'd be like right next door.
Like my
Right next door.
skirt, I gotta like my skirts is always little anyway, right? But I gotta hike up my little skirt to show off the little bit of thigh with these boots. I love them. I was just wish they would stay up. I heard that you could find something to put it there, but yeah, it's 7:30.
We appreciate y'all for coming for the thigh meet and the show. It's Brody the One, aka Blackmail Media. Make sure y'all FTL follow the link so we can grow faster than light. And underneath me is
It's Goddess Honeycomb will be in the B stands for beige because I'm never light skinned out here. And who is she? She is me, and me is I out here. Affirmations. Yeah. So definitely catch us on Rumble, on Tuesdays, on Instagram, on Thursdays, and we got other things coming as well. And I think Brody's about to introduce our other host that was in here.
yeah, shout out to None Better for coming through. He always dropping knowledge, spit hot fire for a quick minute. We appreciate him.
Nonsense.
B6 want to go out there, brother. Shout out to Chanelica.
Yeah, shout out to the Chanelica Dior and Drew to School for school out here. Definitely catch us during the week. Sundays is always more of a tight squeeze for everybody. What you call it? So, but we trying to do what it do when it does it, how we do it when we do it. So don't ask us no questions. Don't question us. Question your mama out here.
You already know, y'all. We're gonna see y'all on the next one. Definitely see y'all on Tuesday for our new Rumble folks on Tuesday. We about to be ready to rumble, so we're gonna see y'all on Tuesday. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Peace, y'all.